Alright class, today's video we're going to start out with a quick refresher on setting up an equation in point slope form, and then we're going to set up an equation in point slope form using just 2 points. So our first example should be a review. It says write the equation of a line which has the given slope and passes through the given point. I want you to go ahead and try this, see what you remember. Push pause while you try it, and then push play when you're ready to check your answer. So push pause now. Alright, remember, if you have a slope and a point, you can plug it into point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We're just plugging in this for m. This is our x1 and this one's our y1. So we get y minus 4 equals 3 parentheses x minus negative 2. All I've done is plugged in these values into this equation. Now before we distribute, whenever you see a minus next to a negative, you're going to change it into a plus. Now let's distribute. So 3 times x and 3 times 2. That'll be 3x plus 6 equals y minus 4. So we've done our distribute. After you distribute, you just move your number with y to the other side. So instead of minus 4, we're going to do the opposite. Plus 4, plus 4. So you get y equals 3x plus 10. How'd you do? Good? Alright, I hope so. Now, what if we had just 2 points and we wanted to get an equation passing through the given points in slope-intercept form? Well, we just did it with a slope and a point using point-slope form, and now we just have 2 points. So we have our point, but we don't have our slope. Does anyone remember how to find the slope? Alright, I'm hoping you do remember this formula. Slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is our slope formula. We have 2 points. All we have to do is use the slope formula to find the slope. So I'm going to plug these points in. This is my first point, so x1, y1. This is my second point, so x2, y2. And now we're plugging them into this formula first. So negative 6 minus negative 3 over 3 minus 4. Which will give me, that changes to plus, that's going to give me negative 3 on top. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Negative 3 divided by negative 1 is positive 3. So I have a slope of 3. I already have a point. So I'm going to go back and use point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Well, I've already got my x1, y1. I have my slope, so I can just go to plug it in. Y minus negative 3 equals 3 parentheses x minus 4. Alright, we see the double negative, so change that into plus. And then let's go through our steps. Distribute 3x minus 12. And then just bring down that y plus 3 because we haven't worked with it yet. Just slide down a little bit. And we need to get y by itself, so I'll subtract 3. Y equals 3x minus 15. And now I have it in slope-intercept form. Your goal is to get it into y equals mx plus b. Alright, let's try another one. Now, I've got these 2 points. I don't have the slope. So the first one, I'm going to have to plug it in and find the slope. So that'll be this is our x1, y1. This is our x2, y2. So y2 minus y1, 7 minus negative 5 over x2 minus x1. 5 minus negative 5, which will give me 12 over 10. 12 divided by 10 simplifies to 6 over 5. So I have a fraction slope. That's okay. I got my x1, y1. I've got my slope, so I can put it in point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, let's plug in our x1, y1 and our slope. So y minus negative 5 equals 6 over 5 times x minus negative 5. When you see that double negative, that minus next to a negative, change it into plus. And then continue on your steps. So we got to distribute. 6/5 times x is going to be 6/5 x. 6/5 times 5 is going to be 6. And then I've got y plus 5, so I need to get it by itself. Subtract 5. And y equals 6 over 5x plus 1. And we did it. I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll do a few more that have some special scenarios.